Hello, welcome to this tropical update for the Atlantic and also the Eastern and Western Pacific. So let's see what's happening. In the Atlantic, we have just one disturbance in the main development region. So it's about 60% chance already in the next 7 days and 20% in the next 48 hours. So a tropical wave located over the far eastern Atlantic, south of the Cabo Verde Islands, producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms. So environmental conditions appear conducive for gradual development of this system. A tropical depression could form by the middle to latter part of this week. The system is expected to move more west-northwestward around 15 miles per hour across the eastern central tropical Atlantic during the week. So we'll keep watching this. For now, no major threat, but it might pass close to the islands. So we'll keep watching it. In the Pacific, we have Hurricane Kiko in the middle of the Eastern Pacific. So it's still expected to be a hurricane and stay further out to sea. So still no threat with this. It might remain on the west-northwesterly track. We might need to watch down the road for Hawaii, but I don't really think you'll make it all the way there. But just better keep watching. The real threat here is this other system, Tropical Depression 12, because the models already have it curving towards Mexico in the Baja California. But it's a complex situation with the models, I'll show you. But it does show like they do have the track going into northwestern Mexico now. So better watch this closely, including for some tropical storm force winds down the road. So we'll keep watching this. And here there's Tropical Depression 12. It's still organizing. Shows like it might become a tropical storm later today or tomorrow, and shows some heavy rain spots of western Mexico. So be careful there too. But here's the thing. Most of the models curve towards Mexico, but some of them are going out to sea. So it's like half split. Some of the models go out to sea and some of them go into Mexico. So it's not certain yet because the GFS symbols, most of the GFS is going out to sea now, and some of the GFS are going to Mexico. So there's still a 50-50 chance that this won't hit you because the Canadian model is going directly further out to sea. Just some members try to get close, but the Canadians basically going out to sea. So there's like a 50-50 chance that this hits you or not. But just keep watching it if you are in Mexico and be aware. It might become a hurricane, but still most models just show a tropical storm. Just two of them show a hurricane, so still a low chance. But it might try to. So be aware, there's Hurricane Kiko as well. It's a very compact system because it's stronger there, right? So the models just take it further west into the Pacific, but still far from Hawaii. So don't worry much. It might just pass south of you eventually, or weaken because of wind shear. But for now, Hawaii is not even in the picture. So don't worry, but just keep watching it just in case. And there's like the intensity guidance shows it might become a category 2 or even category 3. It's category 1 now. So they still could try to go for a major hurricane, but still a category 1. So be aware, but it should remain there in the Pacific. There's the remnants of cyclone Nongfa that hit Vietnam, and it's there near India now. It will track through the Indian subcontinent and bring some more downpours into Western India. And there's this invest in the Western Pacific that could make a run towards Japan. So we are watching it and be aware. There's like the European ensembles. It does show in the next 240 hours. It does have a lot of support for this to form. It should form around here and head out to sea west northwest. But there's a good chunk of the members that are going into the Caribbean as a tropical storm or even stronger. So better watch this in case this makes a run for the Caribbean. So if you are there, just keep watching this closely throughout the next week, and but it should most likely curve out to sea. So be aware. And there's also the Google AI model that's still further south than usual. It's still showing a run into the Caribbean. So I won't say this is the most likely scenario because the most likely scenario is for it to curve out to sea northwest. But this is still possible. So there's like this other AI model as well, and some of it are curving out to sea, and some of it is here in the Caribbean. But it might make a very close call. So especially if you are in the northeastern Caribbean, please watch this incoming system. So be aware. And here shows like during accumulation, there's still this area of tropical moisture in Florida and the Bahamas, so still be careful. Some heavy downpours next 5 days, especially if you are like in Key West in those areas, to 170 millimeters next 5 days. That's like some 4 inches in some areas, 4 to 5 inches in the Florida Keys. So stay safe. Some 2 to 3 inches in Miami, not areas. Industrial in the Bahamas is close to 100 millimeters in a few spots. So be careful. Some storms in Cuba as well, spots there in the Central Eastern Caribbean, especially in the Dominican Republic, even to 59, 60 millimeters, and shows some showers and storms Central, Northeastern Caribbean, and the European does have this area slightly heavier in Trinidad and Tobago and to Barbados, so be aware. And down the road, it does have this kind of forming and going northwest into the Atlantic. But better watch if you're in the Caribbean. Next 12 days, there's show a lot of rain in Florida. Next 12 days. This is too far out still, but just be aware. And still shows there in Mexico, some heavy rain spots in northwestern Mexico. This tropical system, the Europeans kind of curving it further out to sea, as you can see with this track of heavy rain. But it does show some heavy downpours in northwestern Mexico as well. Spots there in the mountains, central Mexico into Mexico City, some 60 to 100 millimeters, many areas. So be careful and like more spots into central southern Mexico, Central America, some more showers into Panama, Costa Rica. So stay safe, be careful those tropical downpours. And here shows like the operational model. It shows, let's see, North Atlantic. So the GFS shows this tropical wave there. It goes and it forms it quite quickly. The GFS already by Friday, it goes out into the Atlantic. So the GFS is not showing any major threat, but it does have that area across Florida, some heavy rain, might try to become a low pressure too, but then it goes, yeah, and it's trying to activate the gyre later around Central America, but still too far out. It's kind of unclear yet, but we'll keep watching. The European does show like the tropical wave there, and it starts forming quite quickly. It struggles a lot, and then it goes north of the Caribbean by the 12 and curves out into the Atlantic because it shows the Azores high going further east. So be aware, it has another system after that, possibly. So there's the Canadian model as well, shows like the high pressure there. The system starts forming already by Friday, and then it goes most likely for further out into the Atlantic. So no model has this heat in the Caribbean. Just the ensembles have some possibilities around here in the Caribbean, but most are curving out to sea. So better watch, but still nothing too crazy. So be aware those areas. Now, the Western Pacific, there's like that area south of Japan shows like it might try to become a low pressure system near southern Japan, and it might bring some heavy rains, even if it's not a classified tropical storm. It might bring some heavy rains central in Japan and possibly some flooding, because on this scenario here, it does show some very heavy rain, and it kind of becomes a tropical storm after. So be aware, later is not showing much, just some more disturbances in the South China Sea and around the Philippines, more showers and storms. So there's the GFS as well, shows like, where is it? Here, there's the low pressure there, and it tries to become a tropical storm before here in southern Japan, and it goes and like passes through central southern Japan, goes out to sea, and becomes a typhoon further out to sea. And down the road, it wants Hurricane Kiko to reappear in the central western Pacific there, and then it goes out into the actual tropical world. So yeah, but if I were you in Japan, I would be monitoring this extra closely, especially because next 7 days the Europeans like 137 millimeter spots central Japan, central southern areas 190, more spots like 160. So stay safe in those areas. Something like 148 millimeters central Japan. It keeps Tokyo very faintly, just some 63 millimeters in Tokyo, but that's a lot already. It shows some 129 millimeters just north of it. So please be aware, those areas, the GFSs has like the worst around central southern Japan near Tokushima and Osaka and more areas there, even to 200 millimeters, the GFS 250 spots there, like 291. So please monitor this because you might have a high-end rainfall event or even flooding coming. And spots like southernmost Japan, some 73 millimeters in Tokyo, and depending on the track of this, it might hit you or not in Tokyo. So please be aware. There's the icon shows like spots southern Japan, especially the East Coast, not southern like there, but like the East Coast, southeastern Japan. So please stay safe in those areas. There's this high resolution model that goes until Friday, and it's already pointing at 300 millimeters, 340 even some areas, 163 in Tokyo. This might cause a lot of flooding. So please be careful those areas and just monitor this and check what I put in the description. There's like a Google Translate link to translate this into Japanese because share this with others there. You can find the translation in the description. So please be careful. It shows like some strong winds when this comes as well. There might be some damaging winds around, even near Tokyo spots, the Izu Island and more spots like Tokushima. This might cause some damaging winds. So be careful around Thursday, Friday, and watch out for the winds and waves as well. So stay safe in those areas. Warn others. Shows like as well spots of Southeast Asia, Central China, especially Central China, some flooding possible, and spots in Thailand, Cambodia, a lot of tropical moisture across Thailand, Vietnam, into the Philippines, especially northern Philippines. The European shows a lot of tropical moisture, so please be careful. Some possible flooding near Laos as well, Cambodia into Thailand. So stay safe, be careful, central Indonesia and spots in Kalimantan, southern Malaysia, into Western Guinea, Papua New Guinea. So stay safe. Please be careful with flooding, heavy rain across those areas, even northern India into Pakistan. That there have been some crazy floods this year in Pakistan, so please be careful. The depression across Eastern India might head further west and cause close to 300 millimeter spots western India, northwestern areas in southern Pakistan. So please stay safe because the GFS is much less but still has a lot in a few areas. The icon to 200 millimeters, 100 to 200, Indian to southwestern, southeastern Pakistan. So please be careful because this might cause some real flooding in those areas. Still a storm or two in the mountains in Yemen, and a lot of storms in Georgia and Turkey, in the Caucasus, into Russia. A few fronts in Kazakhstan, Western Russia, but the heaviest of it is southeastern Russia, near Mongolia. So stay safe. Still be careful the heat wave in the Middle East because it's not over yet. And still be careful so colder temperatures in Mongolia into Siberia, alright? Spots of the Himalayas. And stay safe, especially these tropical systems and the heavy rain. So be careful, stay safe.